Hello everyone, Onlydraven here again, and thank you for tuning in this week. This week we are going to talk about our weekly check-in, a bit of a medical issue that I may be having starting last week after I put the video out, and then kind of some plans on how the videos in the channel are going to move a bit moving forward. There's going to be some changes here in the new future that I wanted to share with everyone. So, not a long video today, but I'm going to cover a bunch of stuff kind of quickly. But starting off, thank you everyone, of course, who's been watching, subscribing to my channels. Everybody's been giving me the feedback. I definitely appreciate that. It's been going very well, and I enjoy all the interaction. So thank you very much for watching every week. Quick shout out to my friend Kyle. Kyle, you know who you are. Kyle's been a watcher since the very, very beginning of this channel, and Kyle finally got his surgery date yesterday. He messaged me, and Kyle's up in Canada, and we chat quite a bit online, and he's got a date in May, so phenomenal, kick-ass. Congrats, sir. I look forward to seeing how well it goes for you. I'm sure it will go well. He's doing awesome in his pre-op diet. He's just dropping weight like crazy, so I have no doubt he's going to succeed in the surgery. So definitely looking forward to keeping up with him and how things are going. Look forward to interacting with him there. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the weekly check-in and kind of cover just a few things. So in this week's weekly check-in, we'll start off by kind of going over the numbers, and then we're really just going to kind of go straight into what's been going on for the week, highs and lows, and then talking about the future of the channel. So right off the bat, we'll hit the numbers. I had another really good week this week. I lost another 2 pounds, so that's 2 pounds 2 weeks in a row, which is pretty awesome considering the week before that I didn't lose anything. But losing that 2 pounds puts me down a total of 128. I currently weigh 203 pounds. I am 300 pounds away, or 3 pounds away from 200, and that is awesome. I am really excited because it is, today's the 9th, so I am 20 days away from the 1-year anniversary of my surgery. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully hitting 200 by then. It'd be great to be less than 200, but hitting 200 by then would be phenomenal. That is drastically better than I ever expected I would be at this point. When I first started the process, I knew I'd do well. I was very confident in that, but I've surpassed all of my expectation. So that's cool, you know. But yeah, so that's down pretty well. No real new foods or drinks in the past week. I really haven't changed any of that, but I did have a bit of a medical issue, I guess you could say. Last Friday, and I can't remember if I talked about this in the video or not. I don't think I did. I think it happened after that. But last Friday, I made lunch, and I had something that I eat all the time, and I've eaten since. It was not the food. There was something bad with the food. I need to stress that. But I started right after eating, I started feeling just a little nauseous, but I started getting a lot of stomach cramps. And that consistently got worse over several hours to the point that it really became a stabbing pain that became very uncomfortable. So I called my bariatrics office, I let them know, and they said they'd have a nurse give me a call back. And she called me back a little while later, and by that point, I decided I was going to lay down a little bit, not sleep, but just kind of lay down, because my stomach was hurting. After laying down 5 minutes, I felt fine. It was pretty much gone at that point. So when they called back, we talked a little bit, and then we got off the phone, and she talked to my surgeon, and she called back and said that he wanted me to check going to the hospital this week and have an ultrasound to see whether or not I may have gallstones. I guess the fact that when I laid down, it went away, made them think it's possible I had a gallstone. It maybe shifted when I laid down, and that got rid of some of the pain and discomfort. The next day, Saturday, it was a little sore around lunch after eating again, but not as bad. Laying down again, perfectly fine a few minutes later. And I've been pretty fine the rest of the week. A little bit of cramping here and there, but not much at all. Nothing like that first day or even the second day. So they made the appointment for the ultrasound this morning, earlier today, and I went right off the bat. Couldn't eat or drink anything after midnight, so it was like 8 or 9 hours before it even started. From midnight to, I got there about 8:45, 9 o'clock, and then the ultrasound itself took like 30 minutes. So really 9 to 10 hours almost without eating or drinking anything, which back in the day would have been hell. I mean, it would have been rough sauce. But it really wasn't anything today. Like I wasn't even hungry. A little thirsty. I could more just wet my throat kind of thing. But I had no problem. Once it was done, I had my lunchbox in the car with protein shake and my vitamins and stuff. I just got in the car and started drinking. And I was fine. So that was nice that it wasn't anguish to have to go that long without eating or drinking anything. But it went well. So they did that. I feel completely fine today. I have zero issues there. And I'm not sure how long it'll take for me to hear if I have them or not. But gallstones and gallbladder issues are very common after bariatric surgery. It's something that they warned us about very early on, and they had me on anti-gallstone medication for the first, I think it was 60 or 90 days, if I remember correctly, after the surgery. But I guess we're just at a higher risk because of everything else going on in there. So not a wholeheartedly surprised if I do have that. I hope it's not that. It'd be great if it was just like some gas pocket or discomfort or something. But if it is, so be it. You know, we'll deal with that when we get to it. But other than that, it's been a good week. My schedule at work is going well, adjusting to the new job. A little more stressful, trying to learn new things and stay caught up with everyone else. But I feel I'm doing okay. You know, I'm not doing quite as well as I hoped I would, but I feel like I'm doing okay. So that's added a little stress to the life. But other than that, diet-wise, I'm doing just fine. So overall, been a good week. 2 pounds down is phenomenal. I will take it. 3 pounds away from 200, 13 pounds away from the end goal. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I am, 20 days away from my 1-year anniversary of having the surgery. Can't believe it's been a year. I've been doing these videos pretty much at this point. I think this is episode 51 or 52, so I'm like right at a year. That being said, there are going to be some changes to my life here in the near future. My company did a mandatory shift bid, and the shift that I got, while not horrible, does complicate some of my things that I do in my personal life. I'm going to have to make some arrangements, and I will not be able to put out videos on Fridays anymore. I'll be going back to a 10-hour shift, and Fridays will be one of the days that I have to work. There's just no way I'm going to have time to film it and put it out then. But I'm off Wednesdays and Thursdays now, so I'm thinking about doing it Thursdays instead. Wednesdays or Thursday. I'm not sure which day yet. But starting in April, I'm going to be adjusting the day that these videos come out. First of all, that's change number one. It's either going to come out Wednesday or Thursday a week. I will let you know when we get near the end of this month exactly kind of what date I'm going to put that on for the schedule. I'm leaning more towards Wednesday. Wednesday was the day that I originally put these videos out. On my old original schedule, when I first started doing this, Wednesdays was my day off. So kind of thinking about just switching back to that. So now that all started because not only was Wednesday my day off, but I had my surgery like on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. So yeah, so Wednesday's most likely, possibly Thursday, most likely Wednesday is going to be the day that the videos start coming out. So that's change number one. Change number two, the last Friday of this month, with it being my last Friday video, that's really my 1-year mark. Not of doing the videos and not of even really having to, I mean, I started this whole process, you know, in the December of 2016 with the pre-op diet and everything. So I've been on the whole adventure for a while. But by that point, I'm really going to be kind of there. I mean, I'm pretty close to goal weight at that point. So I'm still going to be looking for things like bariatric products to share, but I know a lot of people tune in to see the numbers. How have I lost weight? How's it going? Do I physically look different? So on and so forth. That's really what I get comments on the most. And with me only losing 1 and 2 pounds a week, and with all that going on, I find I have a little bit less to talk about in these videos, and I don't want to bore everybody. So starting in April, I'm going to be putting out these videos every other week. So instead of doing one every week, I'm going to be doing it every other week at that point. And that gives me a little bit more time to put stuff together and have hopefully more content, more information, and things to share in there. Now, that doesn't mean I may not put out a video every week. It means I'm only going to do one of these vlogs every week, okay, or every other week. I am going to be putting back in the cooking videos. So you're going to see at least one of those, if not 2, a month at that point. So it may alternate. It may be vlog 1 week, cooking video the next, vlog 1 week, product review video the next. Because I'd like to start doing some more shorter videos based specifically on different products and things that I find that are very bariatric and weight loss surgery friendly. I've talked about quite a few through these videos, but to be able to dedicate maybe just a short 5 to 10 minute video to a specific product where I can go in more depth, especially on its nutritional values, or if it's a cooking utensil, something that might, how it works and things, maybe even give some examples or tutorials of that, I think would be beneficial, because I've had people lately pop up asking for more cooking videos, and I haven't done any in a while. So I'm still going to try to put content out every week. It's just not going to be this traditional vlog format that I've been putting out for the past year. Because just straight up honest, I don't have as much to say on a weekly basis that I feel is entertaining or informative enough. And I don't want to mix a cooking video with this and mash it all together. So again, if you have any suggestions of additional types of content or something that you would like to see, or different things you'd like to see me cover, food products you'd like me to look into, I have no problem ordering shit online and having it come in and trying it. It does not have to be something I can pick up locally. If you found a great online product, or a product they only sell in your area, but I can get it online, man, throw it in the comments, send me a message on Facebook or on my website, Onlydraven.com. There it is again. Yeah, shoot it at me. I would love to go into more depth on different products and share that information from you to everyone else, as well as what I find. So, minor changes coming in April. Every other week for the vlog. Hopefully on the off weeks, other type of video content that's still bariatric based. That's what this channel is basically at this point. Doesn't mean I may not do some other personal stuff. If you go back, you see in the very early days, I did a little cemetery tour I went to. I'm going to do some stuff like that, personal stuff, but not gaming stuff. I had gaming stuff in this channel a little bit at the beginning, but I have a whole other channel dedicated to gaming, and I have my Twitch channel where I live stream, so games is going to be over there. This channel is more for the personal stuff, the bariatric, the weight loss, the cooking, that type of thing. So subscribing here, you're just going to get that kind of stuff if that's what you're looking for. But again, I put everything, all my content, on my website. So going there will let you access anything that I do with links to all my different platforms, social medias, and so on. Patreon, all that kind of stuff. So those are the changes as I see them coming now. The changes are subject to change. As I get closer, I may have to tweak even those ideas a little bit, but that's what I'm looking at currently. Again, taking recommendations or suggestions, but I'd love to hear your feedback on what you think about that. Doing the video every 2 weeks, throwing in more cooking videos, product reviews, and things of that nature in between. I'd like to see what you think. Is that something you're interested in? Something you'd like to see more of? If I do that, I might be able to dedicate more time to do a little bit slightly more elaborate cooking videos. So they're not just quick little 3-minute shit shows. I can do something a little bit more extensive. As well as I'm going to look into doing maybe some actual interview videos. I'd like to see if I can arrange an interview with my actual surgeon. Not a long one, 5 or 10 minutes, ask some questions about what he got started, some information that he might like to share to potential or current bariatric patients. And just kind of, maybe talk with him about the process and all, and maybe go a little more in depth on exactly what they physically did all up in this business. Okay? So, and then, maybe what I can expect to see more down the road long term. So, that's something I'm going to ask about at the end of the month. But the 30th is a Friday. The 30th is also my 1-year visit with my nutritionist and such. So that's my 1 year. So I'm going to film the video after I come home, so I can kind of talk about everything that I hear there. But that'll be like the last Friday, last standard thing before all the changes go into effect. So, that being said, I don't have a whole lot else to go into today. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Be sure to click like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and kind of following me along with this. And we will see you again next week. Have a good week.